Her name is Miss Pelahia Labo. She is called Ate Cheng by her friends and family members. Ate in Tagalog means big sister. A single parent who happens to be a mother of 4 kids. Her life is not unusual for Filipino women. Single parenting is very evident in Philippine culture. It might be for a female widow with living children, a separated wife with kids, an unmarried girlfriend who had a child out of wedlock, or a single blessed woman who chose to adopt a child. These are stories that are shared repeatedly in some talk shows or documentary TV here in the Philippines and abroad. Today, we have Ate Cheng to share her own story. Let us know from her the struggles of a single parent and how she had managed to raise all her children. Please stick into this interview up to the end and learn the lessons of her journey. Hello Ate Ching, nice to meet you. Good afternoon. And I'm very happy that you are here because it is my opportunity to learn about your life and share it to my subscribers so that they will be aware how is it to be a single parent in the Philippines. Now I have a set of questions for you, and before that, kindly greet our subscribers.
Magandang hapon. Salamat din at na-invite mo ako sa channel.
Okay, it seems that you are happy and you are contented with your life, and I am so curious how it was then during your younger days when you were a young mother. First, I'm very curious to know how old are you when you give birth to your first child? You were I was
31 years old.
31 years old. Okay, and a baby girl or a baby boy?
Baby girl.
Okay. By the way, how many are they?
They are 4, 2 boys and 2 girls.
Okay. So, and how did you meet with the father of your children?
Kasi nasa travel agency ako, tapos siya sa Department of Tourism. Nag-renew kami ng license sa kanya.
So he was the one handling the licensing of your in your office, the travel agency. So that's how you met. And to make the story short, you had a relationship and then eventually you have kids. And it seems that as a single parent, I was also curious, what made you decide not to marry their father?
Kasi hindi ko pa siya biglaan lang kasi yung pagkakilala namin, tapos nabuntis ako kaagad, tapos hindi ko pa siya masyadong kilala.
Okay. I understand that there are relationships even without marriage who had lasted long, and in fact Philippines had even considered that as couples as well. However, I understand that you had separated with the father of your kids. And what triggers the separation?
Ayaw kasi ng family ko kasi sabi nila may asawa daw sa probinsya. Nauna sa akin. Nung malaman ko yun, buntis na kasi ako sa panganay ko at saka parang ano na lang, yung tinuloy ko na lang kasi ayaw kong ano, ma, ma, mapalaki yung anak ko na walang tatay na tinatawag.
Okay, so I understand.
Dumami sila.
Okay. Okay. I understand that the separation was because the separation was because you had learned lately after you had kids that he was married, and then you were trapped by that situation and you cannot get rid of him anymore, thinking that you're also considering the welfare of your children. Am I correct? So since you were separated because you had realized later on that the relationship was wrong, am I correct? And then you had decided to stand by with your children alone as a single parent, am I correct? Okay, now another thing that makes me curious was during the time that you were separated from the father of your children, were you working? I understand that you were working in the travel agency. Were you still working on the same office?
Hindi na. Kasi nung mag-decide akong makipaghiwalay sa kanya, umuwi muna ako ng Iloilo, tapos nag-resign ako sa travel agency.
Okay. Did you ask for financial support from their father?
Hindi.
And since you had mentioned that you are no longer working that time, who had assisted you economically regarding the needs of the children?
Nagpapasalamat ako kasi nandyan yung nanay ko, yung tatay ko, at mga kapatid ko. Tinulungan nila.
How did you explain to your kids that you and their father were not living together?
Sinabi ko naman yung totoo nung medyo may na sila, may mga malay na sila na may unang pamilya yung tatay nila, kaya hindi na kami magkasama.
Were they bullied in school?
Hindi naman sila nagre-report sa akin na nabully sila.
Did they feel envious that their friends had a complete family?
Hindi naman, kasi siguro napaglakihan na nila na wala talaga yung tatay nila, kaya nasanay na.
Being from a conservative family, what was your challenges along the way?
Siguro sa pagpalaki lang, kasi siyempre hindi ko naman pwedeng totally na ano ba yun? Yung iasa sa mga kapatid ko, yung anak ko, naghanap ako ng trabaho. Swerte lang na recommend ako ng dati girlfriend pa lang ng kapatid kong lalaki sa opisina niya. At saka doon. Swerte naman ako na mabait yung boss ko.
I'm happy that eventually you had find a job to support your children. And going back to your family, like your parents and your siblings, had they accepted your choice as a single parent?
Oo. At saka yan naman ang gusto nila, na hindi ko na ipagpatuloy ang relasyon na yun kasi hindi na maganda.
Okay, fast forward. Where are the kids now? How are they?
Okay sila, may malaki na sila, wala na akong problema, may mga trabaho na sila nang nagsusupport sa akin.
Ate Ching, after seeing your kids grown up to be successful in their careers, how was the feeling after all your sacrifices?
Masaya ako. At saka nagpapasalamat sa Panginoon na nagbigay ng gabay rin sa aking mga anak. Naging masunurin sila sa mga advices ko at sa advices ng tita-tito nila at sa nanay at sa tatay ko. At hindi sila naligaw ng landas.
Thank you.
Lumaki silang masunurin na bata.
That's great. Looking back, did you ever thought that you had achieved this far as a mother?
Sa totoo lang, hindi ko inakala na makayanan ko, pero sa tulong ng aking mga magulang, ng aking mga kapatid na hindi nagsawa sa pagtulong sa akin at sa pagpupursigi ko at nagtiyaga, kaya naging maayos ang paglaki nila, naging successful sila sa kanilang mga trabaho.
That seems great. I'm so happy about that. By the way, before we end this interview, is there any advice you can give to our YouTube viewers who are also into single parenting and made you their inspiration to stand by their children as well?
Ang advice ko sa mga single parent na tulad ng nagkaasawa, nagkaanak, pero namatay yung asawa, sa mga single na babae na nag-adapt, at sa mga nagka-boyfriend, girlfriend, pero hiniwalayan ng lalaki nung magkaanak na, huwag kayong mawala ng pag-asa. Dapat malakas ang loob at saka manalangin sa may kapal na bigyan kayo ng gabay at humingi ng tulong sa mga pamilya, at sa pagkaalam ko ngayon, meron lang ang gobyerno na nagbibigay ng tulong sa mga single parents.
Thank you very much, Ate Ching. That advice is really a game changer for the single parent that are not yet ready to face these challenges in their lives. And again, I wanted to thank you for your generosity, for meeting with me and giving me a piece of your life. And by the way, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas rin at salamat. Sana makapagbigay ako ng lesson.
Yes,
sa
yes.
aking kapwa.
Very well said.
Single parent.
And bye-bye.